Hey guys, I am making some lunch and I wanted to hop on and show you guys some of our favorite tools at my household. So if you have kids who don't like the crust or kids who just want something fun in their lunch sometimes, whether you're having lunch at home or packing lunch for school, I have some tools that are my must-haves when it comes to kiddos and lunchtime. And I mean sometimes myself too, don't get me wrong. So, couple of things. First off, I have our scoop and spread. This here is only $10, and I'm telling you, when I finally got one for myself, I was like, what have I been waiting for? This is amazing. One side, is the scoop side. It is silicone. It's just a little bit bendy. It's great for getting the last drop of your peanut butter, jelly, mayonnaise, anything like that out of the jar. And then the other side is a harder plastic. It is rounded and then it has the serrated edge. So that way you can spread on one side and you can use the other side to cut. So super awesome. I love that it has two sides because if you're doing PB&J and somebody doesn't want the jelly to touch their peanut butter or vice versa, you can use one side for peanut butter, one side for jelly. So easy. All right, then cutting mats. These are a must-have no matter what you're making. Peanut butter sandwiches, chopping up veggies, anything. Every day I always am using my cutting mats. This is the smaller size. We have this size and the large. They come in a set of 3. They are amazing, super durable. Mine are going on almost 4 years. And yes, there are some cuts, like cut marks in them. I have never once cut through them. They're non-slip on the back. Phenomenal. For the smaller size, it's like $11, I want to say. Such a good price for 3 of these. I honestly could use a second set at this point. And the last item, which is where the magic happens and all the fun, is our cut and seal. So this here makes uncrustable sandwiches. If you've ever bought those or seen those, that is what you're making all on your own. And I love that you can actually control what you're putting in your sandwiches. So maybe some of your kiddos like wheat bread, some like white bread. Maybe one does peanut butter and one does peanut butter and jelly. My kids, we love homemade peanut butter. And my middle one loves raspberry jam. So his is peanut butter with raspberry jam. The other 2 just get peanut butter. And I love that I can control that as opposed to buying a box of them at the store and everybody has to have the same thing and most of the time they don't want that, right? So this is amazing. It is got the like an arc here. So this is how you cut from the outside and then it has these teeth here and that's what's gonna seal it. So let's make a sandwich, right? All right, I've got my homemade peanut butter here. We're going to use the scoop side for our peanut butter, scoop that out. And now, if your kids don't like the crust, just put the peanut butter right in the very middle of the bread. You just kind of want to spread it around like that, not all the way to the edge. Now, if your kids don't mind the crust, then just spread it all the way around because my kids are going to eat the crust, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to spread that all the way around, put our other slice of bread right on top. We're going to center this right over the bread, right in the middle, and then all we're going to do, this one is kind of a small slice of bread, so I might catch some of the crust. Again, my kids eat the crust, so it doesn't matter. We're just going to rock back and forth like this along the bread, and it's just going to cut your bread. Now, since I am catching some of the crust, I might have to kind of push a little bit harder, so I will kind of push along that back side and the front side where I'm catching the crust a little bit. It might be a little easier, and it depends on your bread too. If you have a little bit thicker bread, not as soft, it might take a little more muscle. So here we go. Crust is off, just like that. Sandwich is in here. You can see I did catch a little bit of that crust. And then to pop it out, since it's open on the front, you're just gonna take 2 fingers in the front corners, 2 fingers in the back corners, and pull that right out, and now you have an Uncrustable sandwich. How awesome is that? So for these, you can serve them right away, or you can put them in a Ziploc bag, or wrap them in some saran wrap, throw them in the freezer, and then you can have sandwiches to go whenever you're ready. Make a whole batch of them on the weekend, throw them in their lunch boxes each day, and they will thaw just in time for lunch and also keep their lunches cold. How great is that? Plus, dishwasher safe. All 3 items, dishwasher safe. Also a bonus in my book. If you guys have any questions about these, let me know. Bye for now.